She was screaming like, I don't know, probably she getting pain.
Investigators described her demeanor as almost detached, too calm for what a mother who had just found her child unresponsive in her home. Crystal said when she woke up that morning, she noticed that Jaylene's hands and feet were stiff and cold. So she immediately called 911. So the police, they press Crystal for more details. And Crystal mentions that Jaylene had been sick for at least a few days leading up to this incident. Crystal strongly denies that she ever left Jaylene alone in the house.
What Crystal didn't know was that by this point, investigators had already spoken with Crystal's neighbors, who recounted that Crystal had a history of abandoning her child.
Police not only had the neighbors' statements, they actually had footage from one of the neighbors' doorbell cameras. The officers, they knew at this point that Crystal wasn't being truthful, so all they had left was to start pressing her with the truth of this camera footage. This is when Crystal says that she was not home for the entire week, explaining that she was in Detroit working, that she did go to Puerto Rico in the beginning of June with the same friends from Detroit, and Jaylene had been left home unattended the entire time.
Which means she didn't leave Jaylene for 5 days. She left her for 8.
Since Jaylene was sick, she wanted to have a good time and travel without worrying about taking care of her daughter.